Hey guys! Alright, it's Syntac, and I'm on my free-to-play account for episode or part 2 of this probably long and painful journey into clearing TOA and then eventually TOH hard. So in the first episode, we managed to clear up to level 20 on TOA, and I talked about what I was going to be working on over the next few days. Because we had that event going on, I managed to get the 200 crystal event prize, which I promptly blew on refills, leveling up, and kind of, getting my units. The other thing I forgot to mention in the last video about units that I was going to be trying to acquire or using was Amen, the healer. And it totally spaced it till light dungeon day, and obviously I spent the better part of today farming for him. So I'm gonna thank the two people who actually helped me get Sayusuke, who's an Epic Fail Delta, actually had the dungeon and added me. So big props to him. I've actually been friends with Sai for a long time on my original account, like way before either one of us was in Elegy or Epic Fail. But when I realized he had it, he had about 10 minutes left, so I didn't get it all the way. And then immediately after I started getting pieces. Let's see if I can find him. His name was PT. He might have even taken me off already. So, yeah, here he is. And I don't know if he's watching, but PRKR Cat, thanks a ton, man. Cyan, you PR Cat, I appreciate you guys adding me and helping me get Amen. So yeah, Amen. I had forgotten about Amen, and in terms of a free-to-play or a farmable unit, Amen is a god, especially for this game early on when you're not spending money and you don't have a healer. Amen is the tits, guys. The tits. So I spent the better part of today farming him out, and this is the thing, too. A strategy you guys want to be able to farm him if you get added, because he is a pain in the ass. I forgot how much of a pain in the ass secret dungeons are. Just go to level 3 on the secret dungeon, quit, and restart. That's right. Yeah, you're going to burn 2-3 refills doing that. But he's worth it. In my opinion, he's worth it. In fact, he will probably be... I ended up 5ing Rock first, but because I got Amen today, he will probably be the first 6-star. And the reason that I'm going to talk about Amen in terms of a free-to-play whatever account is that I specifically used Amen the very first time I cleared TOA all the way through for almost every single floor, if not every single floor. He's your heal on every single move. He has a taunt, and he scales with HP. I mean, his kit is amazing. The worst thing about Amen for a beginner or whatever is that he's really effective at 100% crit, and even more so on violent, neither of which I have right now. That doesn't mean he can't be used. He's still incredible. In 65% crit means 65% of the time he moves, he's still going to heal me. Obviously, eventually I'm going to work towards getting him on violent and getting him up to 100 crit. But for now, he's great. So I've got most of my TOA beginner team fleshed out at this point, and the leading characters are going to be Shannon, who I finally got at 4-star max, and I got a despair set. All right, we're going to use Kona, who is not, a lot of these runes I'm obviously missing. Amen, Shannon, Kona for the cleanse, and I might not use Kona on every floor. I'm also going to use the Water Magic Knight for now, and the reason why is because AoE attack despair on every single attack. Okay, great, right? And I'm going to use Rock because he's an insane DPS. The other thing about Rock is with this team up, he'll cycle cooldowns faster. So stuff will come off cooldown faster, okay? Now, ideally, I have one spot open still because I won't be using Kona every match. But ideally, I get another AoE despair unit that I can use DPS. And I think everybody knows, I've talked about this in the first episode, Beretta's my, I'm saving summoning stones for Beretta, which is next week. Hopefully we get it. Otherwise, I'm going to craft one, Beretta. You guys are starting out, whatever, craft your Berettas. Now, in terms of other units that are really good, Bella is another one I realized today, and Darien, both farmable units. I actually could farm a Darien right now because I believe Sai actually just got the Darien thing. I don't have enough refills and mana to do that. And I'm not going to use Darien right out of the gate, so I'm sure he'll come back around eventually. What we are going to do today is, because I need rainbows, and I I have a lot of 4 stars, right? So last video we got up to this and we couldn't clear. Well, we're not going to use the Yeti and we're not going to use Tark at this point. And we're not going to even use this because we did get a lot of stuff kind of opened up here. We're going to try and clear up and get us some Devilmons. Get us some Devilmon. Or not Devilmon. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. Rainbow Mons. That's what I'm saying. Rainbow Mons, okay? So, let's see if we can get past 20 for right now. I think did it. It's a broken ass fucking floor. Jeez. Yeah, now watch us get to like 40 tonight. Fuck me, man. That was crazy. Alright. Alright. Boop 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 boop. Woohoo! Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Okay, it's becoming apparent to me though, you know, no matter how well we get, I definitely need to up stats, and one of the easiest ways to do that is to 5-star, which is not an easy thing to do, but obviously, and then farming runes, right? So these are going to kind of be what the focus is going to be for the next few days. I'm going to go ahead and finish this out as far as I can go on here. And then you guys, obviously as this goes, and depending on the events we get, because a lot of these free to play and stuff are dependent on events. A couple of tips I can give you guys. One, max your friends list out as soon as you possibly can, especially if you can get some 50 level. This mentor-mentee program is great because it allows a lot of people to do, get past sticking points in terms of content they can't clear using other people's monsters. You guys get someone like me or someone that's got a chow, and you can pretty much solo DB10, GB10. So just spam chat, max your friends list out, work on that. And then, that's one big tip. Obviously, monitor your energy usage and work on maxing in terms of arena, always use your wings even if you're going to lose. Work on maxing your energy stuff, your production and your max energy thing. I'm not sure which is better, whether it be the energy recharge rate or your max energy thing. And I'm sure somebody who's done this a while can tell me which one is optimum. So I'm not going to make a claim that one over the other. But I think those are the first two you really want to work on maxing. I also... In terms of Devilmon being a limited resource, I'm not sure. I think if you can, you want to get that every week. But obviously, maybe after your energy. I think maxing your two energy things out in the arena is probably your first and foremost, your biggest thing. Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and just speed through these stuff. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so we got to 30. I'm not going to waste any more energy. As you can see, I just refilled, so I'm going to go ahead. I think I've still got double experience right now. I'm going to go ahead and max out my Amen and get some other stuff done. And then over the next week or so, these videos will probably become farther and farther spaced apart, obviously because it takes longer and longer. So that's what I'm going to work on. To me, 5-starring is going to make a huge difference. I'm like right on the line right now, I can tell. And I'm hoping by the next time, if I can spend a little bit of time getting everything kind of 5, and maybe even Amen 6th, and then definitely skilled up on a lot of these units, I can come back and do 20, 30 floors, just clean sweep. Cool. I will, if I summon, I'll put out a summon video, because I do need to summon, you know, oh, I do need this for a skill up. I will summon, you know, I'll save up my scrolls and stuff that I'm getting. I still got the LD and some other stuff that I've got cleared, and I'll summon them all at once then. Cool. We'll probably do summon stones next week. I think I got 3 summons. You know, I'm not counting on getting lightning and let alone getting a Beretta, but I might even try and coincide it with trying to get, you know, extra skill ups for my 3 stars and my 3-star. Mainly Amen is the main one. Cool. Sound good? All right. Thanks, guys. The quest continues for 100. All right, we're on the free to play, and I've gotten some of the rewards, and I got saved up some scrolls, and I think the summoning stones reset for Beretta. So we're going to do a couple quick summons, and I'm going to give you a quick status update. I finally got Amen to 5 stars today, the day after I got him. We've got Rock at 5. Next on the docket is Shannon. That's going to be the big one, me getting her to 5. And I think I actually got an upgrade for her. I did. Yeah, cool. So we'll get that powered up too at some point. Yeah, so we're going to do some quick summons real quick. Hopefully we get some lightning. I haven't gotten a lightning yet on this account. I got these, and then I got 3 soul stones. Do I have enough? Yeah, okay. First one, lightning. Well, that's always good. I don't know how good she is. Yeah. I don't know how good she is. She might be good fodder, though, right? So no Beretta. That's kind of what we were summoning for on the soul stones. Yuck. Yuck. Come on, man. How you gonna give me that thing? How you gonna give me that thing? Gross. Alright, so a bunch of trash, basically. So we just summoned a bunch of trash, which is fine, because it's a free-to-play account. It's just... yeah. Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. So, let's go from there. Let's check out this assassin real quick. This is kind of like it's kind of like the win version of Rock, right? You move, you kill again. Weakens attack, increases attack, and instantly grants you another turn. Yeah, we might build this. This might be fun to build later on. I'm not going to devote a lot of time to it, and it's not gonna. I'm not going to use it for whatever, but maybe later on. Who knows? Cool. One more update before we go ahead and end this episode 2. Okay, so right now we are currently level 25, and I finally hit a good stride on this account. Currently, both Rock and Amen I've managed to get 5-starred, max leveled, and Shannon has been 5, but she's not max leveled yet. The real nice thing about this is after I've gotten these 3 5-starred, right, I can now finally auto Giants B5. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days in preparation. 1, I need to get all of these guys need to be 5-starred and then maxed, right? 2, I need to continue to get the good runes on them as best as I can. And the real nice thing about being able to farm Giants B5 at this point is we can finally start getting craft materials. And what we're going to be doing with those craft materials is crafting violent runes. because we need at least one set on Amen, if not two. Another one on Kona would be optimum. Despair I want on Shannon and the Magic Knight. Well, I forget what her name is. And that brings me to another point too. I think I kind of understated the importance of the Water Magic Knight on the free-to-play account in the first episode. I got a couple comments from you guys, you know, after I posted that first episode. She's actually a lot better, and I will give her credit. I've been using her a lot more, and she is a lot better than I initially thought. My big thing with her is that I love the fact that all three skills are AoE. She is a Despair's, you know, wet dream unit. She's just a unit you want to put Despair on. A lot of people say, oh, you can, you know, put a Fatal set on and farm Fame and Hell. I'm not super concerned with that because, that may be true, and I'm not going to argue that at all. But this account I'm trying to clear TOA with, and in terms of TOA, Despair is where it's at. Okay, so we're currently right now, you know, the status update, we're level 25. On the account is level 25. I'm in the process of 5-starring these units, right? And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be farming Giants B5, and hopefully I can get myself a nice amount of craft materials to start crafting some violence for these guys for TOA. Right now, we are stuck on level 30 in TOA. That'll change as soon as I get all of these 5-star, I believe. I don't think that's going to even be an issue. Yeah. Otherwise, other than that, what I am doing is only running Giants when I have the energy refills or whatever. All my crystals and, you know, energy in the mailbox and stuff is being saved for a double experience grind day or whatever. And if you guys are watching right now, sometimes this will still fail occasionally, which is, you know, obviously if I manual it, it won't fail, so that's fine, you know, whatever. But the beauty is, the reason this works already is because of Shannon. And this is why Shannon is just not to be underestimated as a, you know, amazing unit to be able to do this, right? Yeah, the runs are like 2 minutes, but I've got 2 accounts and I'm playing on 2 devices, so I don't really care how long the runs take. You know, 2-minute runs, whatever. Okay, so whenever my energy refills naturally, I'm running Giants, right? And then I'm saving these, and I'm saving this. I'm going to use my double experience here in 3 days, right? And I'm also saving crystals. And those are all going to be saved for refills, right? Because here in 3 days, I'm going to do another mass grind leveling. I'm saving, you know, fodder and everything. And we're going to try and get all the rest of the units to 5-star and maxed out. That's the plan, okay? All right, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys kind of got a good idea where we're at, what we're working towards now. This is going to go real smooth from here on out, I think. You know, you gotten past that initial whatever. The other units I would focus on when the light dungeon comes around, get yourself an Amen, get yourself a Darien, get yourself a Bella. Those 3 are really, in terms of free-to-play, awesome units. Cool. All right, guys, glad I could show you this. Check you on the next episode. It'll probably be a little bit longer on this next one now because we're going to be spending a couple days getting everything ready again. Talk to you later.